tell you who Madam Ola is. She is a business leader with over 20 years of experience in IT industry, helping organizations leverage the power of technology to achieve their business objective. She's currently the country manager of Nigeria and Ghana. Prior to this, she was the digital transformation and cloud solution director for Microsoft Middle East and Africa multi-country cluster, spanning over 67 countries in Africa and part of Middle East. She leads the team of talented solution specialists to empower enterprise customers achieve digital transformation of their organization through Microsoft Cloud solution. You know, when you are talking about somebody, you know the next thing is also be clap. I was expecting that I was hearing. She's an award-winning leader with 20 years of experience in technology solutions, sales, consulting support, channel, and people management. And before this, she was the lead consultant with Dimension Data Nigeria and has worked with large, complex projects. She speaks at different Microsoft and industry events, presently presenting across Microsoft and industry solution portfolio. Help me welcome Madam Ola Williams of Microsoft.
Thank you very much, David. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's a great pleasure to be here, and also gives me much more pleasure to see young female women here in this room. Just as David said earlier, tech is for everyone, including women, and it's always exciting to see both male and female, especially young people, trying to understand technology and leverage the power of technology to transform society and better our lives. So, really excited about what the community is doing, and I really appreciate all the sponsors and everyone that has been working behind the scene to make today a reality. And I also appreciate everyone in this room. I've been somewhere else, but you prioritize being here to learn, to grow, and to impact. So today, I will not talk so much about power apps, but I will talk about it because I'm also very passionate about it because of the innovation that this solution brings to all of us. I hope. So I'll talk through, first of all, the digital disruption that we're all experiencing. All of us are experiencing it. Whether you're male, female, old, young, everyone is being impacted by technology today, either knowingly or unknowingly. And I'll also talk about, how the disruption is affecting everyone. Then Power Platform overview and benefit of being part of a community, especially this important community that we're all gathered here this morning to talk about. So let's talk about disruption. And disruption is not new for all of us, especially people that have studied history about human evolution. We've seen that human being is always evolving. Something triggers us to make changes to our life. In the 70s, it was steam and water that runs machine systems. And at that time, that was innovative. And I could imagine people living in that society, how that had made changes to the choice of career, bring new business opportunities, and also put some people out of business. And when it gets to the 1870s, electricity came, and of course, automobile. I could imagine that prior to automobile, people were using horses to move goods from one place to another. And when vehicle came, Those people were important people in the society prior to computer. But today, such jobs don't exist because computer came and electronics devices came. Now we're talking about digital age, where we're talking about internet, cyber, we're talking about Internet of Things, networking, big data, power platform. Is transforming the way we work, the way we do business, and the way we relate with each other. As if that wasn't enough. We're still trying to come abreast with all the rapid changing in technology. And COVID struck. But thankfully, we have technology. Because COVID struck and we have technology, the mix of both events actually leapfrog us into a new era where today people can actually work from home. It's normal. Before, if you tell your manager that, please, I want to work from home for 1 year, he's going to look at you like you are crazy. What do you mean? If someone tells you, I'm schooling online, maybe 4 years ago, you're like, this person is not serious. Or the school is not going to make meaningful impact. But today, it's normal. We can have events online, people party online, we sing online, people collaborate singing online, and it's melodious, we could feel it. These are the changes that it's impacting us today. And that means some jobs that were existing prior to COVID, now that everybody is in hybrid, we're used to virtual life, those jobs will never come again. But of course, it creates new opportunity. But first of all, let's talk about the existing challenge, because when we identify the challenges, we can see the opportunity, isn't it? Great. Now, because of the fact that we have digital innovation, a lot of applications are being built and more will be built. And digital work can be automated with current technologies. A lot of work that we're doing today will be automated. And because it's automated, it will create new opportunities and challenges for some people. But in the midst of all of this, organizations are facing a number of challenges. One is budget constraint. It's important that we understand that when you're looking at your solution or providing solution, you know that people have budget constraint. So how do you think beyond the constraint to add a number of automation that will help to mitigate this challenge? There's also time and resource constraint, and business is expecting very swift, responses, especially from IT, because, cost to market, time to market, all are factors that determine how businesses take decisions. So there's a lot of expectation from the business, and we still have a level of paper processing within most of the organization that could hamper the rate at which they can innovate. We're talking about organizations, especially large organizations that have large complex processes, but technology can actually help us to simplify those processes. And IT and business partnership needs to be stronger. Not that it's not there. Legacy system to maintain. Shadow IT. Shadow IT means organizations or departments within a company that is not IT that creates their own IT department because IT department is not nimble enough. And legacy existing technology and security and compliance, which is really, really critical. And we will look at that shortly. So, but all the innovation that we're experiencing, the transformation that's taking place worldwide, also creates some gaps. The shortage of developers. in as much as we want to quickly innovate, we want to create new application, but there is need to create new application, something more like that. There's shortage of developers. But there's a lot of, especially in Nigeria, and I say that a lot, we have a lot of youth. Our youth population is very, very large. And these are youth that are born into digital era. You guys think digital. You are digital native. And it's easier for you to really take advantage of the digital economy that innovation had created. But it's just about getting the right guidance, understand what is the trend in the technology, and put our mind in the right places. There's a whole lot of opportunity, and that's what the message I'm trying to bring out. And 86% of organizations worldwide struggle to hire tech talent. And for you, my ladies, this is a huge opportunity for you. This is a time for you to really think about building a career in technology, because when we look at technology, it impacts every aspect of life. And for us to make significant impact in our life, we need to have diverse views, right? So if we leave it to only the guys to create the solutions that we will all use, we are changing ourselves and the entire ecosystem. So because we have a different view, the men have a different view, all of us put all these important views together and we build a robust solution for the society. So the companies are struggling to hire talent. So it's important that everybody gets skilled. Everyone has capabilities around technology, especially Power Apps actually provide that easy entrance way into becoming a developer. And that's why it's really great to see a lot of you in the room, being interested in trying to learn this solution. And of course, to mitigate these challenges, we see opportunities. We have to look at it from the point of view of opportunity, and that's where Power Platform comes to play. Power Platform is an innovative solution that empowers everyone to transform, whether you have a technical background, coding background, or not. It doesn't matter. Come as you are. And the platform provides that opportunity. So when I talk about no code, meaning that everyone within the business, whether you're an accountant or you care about HR or finance or project management, whatever it is that you do, you have your own domain expertise. You are a subject matter expert in your area. Of course, you don't know how to code, but you need to bring in your domain expertise into technology to innovate. So Power Platform provides the capability, just like PowerPoint, to create applications quickly. So if you can use PowerPoint, you can actually develop application using PowerPoint, even though you don't have any coding background. And low code means we drag and drop like an Excel formula. You can create even more powerful application that allows you to have limited coding experience and still be able to contribute to building robust application that is meaningful for you and your organization or for your client, as the case may be. And for us developers, Power Platform actually makes our life much, much easier because it provides that development platform that can help you to extend your capabilities beyond just, coding. And look at bringing the power of Azure, Microsoft Azure, which is our, platform for all our cloud solutions. Microsoft 365, M365, which is the robust productivity solutions and security solutions that we have. Dynamics 365, which is our business operations solution. bringing the power of these three solutions together and the capabilities to help you to bring on unrelated solutions on the same platform to be able to analyze data, build applications, develop agents that can help organizations to improve on their business processes or automate their processes. That is Power Platform for you. So everyone should be interested in Power Platform literally because it's inclusive. It allows everyone to be able to leverage that solution to create things that they can imagine. And that's the power of technology. For us as human beings, we are super creative. We know what to do. We have intuition. We can think about things. But technology actually helps us to bring to life our creativity, enhances our creativity. And that's well-positioned Power Platform as a very good solution or a partner for human to really bring our creativity alive. Now, I think I've mentioned this, that it empowers everyone to do more. Let's go into the security aspect of it. Because as the world evolves and we become more reliant on technology, then school of thought of, oh, what about security? What about people's data? What about compliance? How do we ensure that all this is accurate? Our platform just goes beyond providing you the platform that do fancy things. We do a lot of fancy things in a secure environment. And let's put some numbers to it. Microsoft invests over $1 billion in security research and development annually. Please, let's just allow that to sink in. Because that means you are leveraging a platform that is mindful of security, looking at that research and development only, understanding the trends and the threats and the landscape. If we are to build a solution on our own, how many of us will be able to have that capacity to be able to do that? So now we're coming to a platform that already provides capabilities for us. So we can rest in terms of, research and development around security. And not only that, there are over 3,500 cybersecurity experts working day and night in Microsoft data centers, understanding and building more, security into our platform. So anything you build on Power Apps, you should be rest assured that it is secured. And not only that, when it comes to compliance, Power Platform is hosted on Azure and is globally available with over 90 plus compliance regulations that we meet. So organizations leveraging a Power Platform for their processes can actually show those certifications to their auditors that we are meeting all these 90 plus compliance requirements, whether it's ISO, Basel, all of the things that you might think of. And of governance, because that's also critical. Power Platform provides enterprise scale governance capabilities as native. You don't need to do anything. It's part of it. Whether it's user-based governance in terms of access control, or it's really governance about classification of data. All of these are built into the solution intuitively. And that is something that is really critical for us to think about as we continue to, in this journey, to build solutions or applications that is secure and for the common good of everyone. So, being in this room today, the message is you are in the right place. You are making very good use of your time because you are preparing yourself to be able to take on opportunities that is existing today and into the future. And the investment that you're making this morning or throughout today and all through the entire engagement here and going forward is not a waste. because there's so much opportunity. In my previous slide, I spoke about shortage of developers. I spoke about organizations struggling to hire, tech resources because they're in high demand. So you're actually putting yourself in a position where you'll be in high demand. But how do you sustain that? I want to leave us with this message, because a lot of people, of our speakers, will still come up and tell us a lot more about Power Platform, more than I can possibly do. So this is not a time to really spend a lot of time on that. But I just wanted to make sure that we understand the value that we are building as a member of the community that is looking at growing your capabilities and extending your capabilities to also help others in the future to come into that. But being part of the community is really important, because there's one thing for you to have determination. I want to do a lot of things from now. Oh, I want this, I want to do that. When we have accountability partners, or we have people of like-minded that we're networking with, it helps us to get stronger. It gives us that, leverage to really reduce the learning curve. And there's so many benefits of being part of the community. And if you go online, you'll see thousands. But let's just put some little context into the reason why being part of a community like this, or taking part in events that is being done by a community like this, is really important. One, it helps to create connection with like-minded people from different backgrounds. And why is different background important? Because they have diverse views, they have diverse experiences that they can bring in to enrich your own personal experience. So being part of a community or a group is really important. Networking, connecting with people is great. So if you want to go, there's an adage that if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far in life, go with people. So being part of a community can help, because they can also share information with you, share ideas, help you to see perspective that you are not looking at. It can also help you to get constructive feedback on any project that you're doing, because ideas can come into our mind and we feel, oh, this idea is great, there's not like it in this world. And you come to a team of people, trusted people, of course, share the idea with them. They can say, oh, why don't you look at it this way and that? So that's why this is also very important. And it also helps you to generate new people into your own projects that you necessarily, if let's say you're starting a new business, as an entrepreneur, a young entrepreneur, you don't have all the financial resources. But being part of a community, you can enlist people that can help you in that journey, and you will not have to be restricted by lack of financial capability to hire experts. And of course, it increases the likelihood that projects or solution will be widely accepted, because you are getting different perspectives from everyone. It's not just only about your idea, but your idea is rich because other people are contributing to it. And it's an opportunity to improve your knowledge and problem-solving skills, because you have capability and ability to learn from others, and the opportunity to see how others are doing things differently than you're doing. And most importantly, first-hand information on product updates and upgrades, so that you're not obsolete. And you become a subject matter expert in your domain, in your area, in the solution, and become an authority that people can rely on. And last but not the least, decreased support caused by crowdsourcing fund. Not only fund, even crowdsourcing, ideas, crowdsourcing, innovation, and so on and so forth. So I really want to leave you with this. I want to encourage you all to embrace community, embrace being part of something that is larger than you, embrace being part of innovation that goes beyond borders, because the community is not just about your local vicinity, is beyond you, is global. And let's be part of it, let's contribute to it, let's build into it. And for us at Microsoft, we're committed to supporting this community. We're committed to supporting young Nigerians to build their capabilities, to be able to take advantage of the digital economy that is available to us everywhere. Imagine you sitting here today building a solution of power platform that can be used anywhere in the world. That means you have the potential in this room to also bring direct investment into Nigeria. So I'm counting on all of us to be part of that generation that will change the narrative of Nigeria. That we're not just relying on only one source of income, but because we are young people, large population of young people, we have intellectual capabilities that we can leverage to increase our direct investment in terms of services and solutions. So I want to encourage you all, take advantage of this community, take advantage of the fact that you do not need to have all the technical background and knowledge to be able to contribute to digital space and digital industry and be part of this great initiative. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of the event.
Well, can you put our hands together once again? Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you once again to the Global Power Platform Bootcamp 2022 Lagos, Nigeria. That was a powerful session and keynote from our mother, Olatomi Williams. We deeply appreciate that. Before we move to the next session, I would like to run through some things just to be sure that you're paying attention. She highlighted a lot of things. She started with the history of the world in terms of technological innovation, mentioning how many industrial revolutions. Can someone answer that? Can you tweet it? Like, just go to Twitter right now and talk about those 4 industrial revolutions and put the hashtag GPPP 2022 Lagos. Okay, and she also mentioned that there's going to be a certain number of applications to be built in the next 5 years. Who can record that number? Wow, I forgot that we're a student environment. Okay, you got me. Okay, so 500 applications to be built, and this is accelerated by the pandemic. You know, organizations now want to evolve digitally. They are not paying attention before, but they want to do it now. And do you observe how many numbers of developers do we need to cover that gap? What? I mean, are you guys jotting things down? Oh, interesting. I mean, actually, I captured them down as well. So I'm happy that we are catching along. So it's very important that there's a job role here. 1 million new developers to support the existing ones to be able to help achieve the digital needs of organization. And we realize that it might be difficult. A quiz here, if you can get it, how many skilled developers do we have in the world today? Okay. So because it's not outside, it's outside the curriculum, right? Okay. So, estimates, it's an estimate of 25 million skilled software developers. And it took the world around 40 years since the .com bubble to raise these people. Adding one to it in this space of 1-2 years is very, very difficult. And this is why low-code, no-code application platforms become more significant, because the alternative to achieving the end goal, which is business value, business solutions. And what a skilled developer worked on as a team, someone who is skilled in power platform development can use this skill. So it is an opportunity and a lot worth exploring. How many applications do we have within the power platform stack? After this exam now. I mean, so it's just to say that, can you just clap for yourself? It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm going to bring on stage another person because I'm moving to the next session right now.